So far with your Thursday night NFL action, we've had a mixed bag of results, a real barn burner in week number 1 with the Ravens and Broncos, and then last Thursday, a real snooze fest with the Jets and the Patriots. It reminded me of Alicia Keys singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. It just kind of put you to sleep before the game. But anyway, tonight we should have a game that's somewhere in between. Kansas City coming into Philadelphia. Andy Reid's emotional return to the city where he paced the sidelines for over a decade. Also the Eagles, 1-1 in Chip Kelly's rookie season, honoring longtime former quarterback Donovan McNabb here in the contest tonight. And of course the Chiefs arriving 2-0 after a lackluster so-so win against Jacksonville and a pretty impressive win against Dallas last week at home. I'm going to break down that game for you and give you a free selection on the total in the contest with free picks, FYI. Right now, after giving you Kansas City over Cleveland last night in baseball, I am on a 49-31-1 run with free picks. 6-3 start in college football, 6-3 start in the NFL, and that freebie is coming your way in just a moment. Before I go any further, guys, I want to talk about a really cool contest that we're running here in conjunction with DraftStreet.com for fantasy football this weekend. Let me ask you this. How would you like to take a shot at winning $1 million? How would you like to take a shot at getting a free trip to Vegas? Well, that's all part of this week's contest. Guys, they are running a unique qualifying tournament, okay? And here's the deal. The winner of this week's tournament, and it's limited, guys, in terms of the number of guys that can enter, the winner of this week's fantasy tournament, to be determined after the Monday night game, as you know, is going to get a free trip to Vegas, okay? And not only that, that winner will then be eligible for the $1 million grand prize that they'll be offering up later this year. But it's not just that, guys. The payouts for this week's tournament: second place gets $2,400. Third place gets $1,200. Fourth place gets $650. Fifth place gets $450. Sixth place gets $450. Seventh place gets $250. Eighth place gets $150. Ninth and 10th place get $100 each, all the way down to the top 250 finishers in this week's contest will finish in the money. The payout scale is available when you click through the link and check out all the contest details. Now, let me tell you something. This is not a free entry contest. It will cost you $22 to enter. You can enter as many times as you want, but here's a special bonus from me to you. $22 to enter this contest. That's your entry you pay. You enter, and on me, you'll get a second entry. I will pick up the second $22 entry fee. So you get two entries in this tournament. The winner of this week's tournament earns a free trip to Vegas. Second place, $2,400, etc. I just gave you all the payouts. And you get two entries for the price of one. It costs you $22. And I, of course, pick up the second $22. That's on me. Two entries for the cost of $22. Click through the ad on DraftStreet.com. All the details are there. You know what the deal is with DraftStreet.com. You become a mythical general manager. You have a $100,000 bankroll. You've got to draft 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, pick a defensive team, you know, that whole bit. You've got till 1 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday to finalize your roster. I would encourage you to go ahead and start building your roster today. And then, of course, you can always go back and change it around. And listen, in Friday's video report, I got together with the guys at DraftStreet.com, their editors and some of their top fantasy pickers, and I got their suggestions on key players to draft. So again, you can start formulating your roster today, but you don't have to finalize it till Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, it's $22 to enter that shot to earn a free trip to Vegas for winning this week's prize. And hell, I mean, I'd be happy winning $2,400 finishing second. Come to think of it, looking at the price payouts, I'd be happy finishing seventh and earning $250 this week. And of course, the winner this week earns a shot at their season-ending $1 million grand prize, which of course is worth it to go to Vegas if you ask me. So there you go. That's the draftstreak.com. $22 to enter. And the second entry is on me. I pick up the bill for that one. So you get 2 entries for the price of 1 for $22. Let's talk about tonight's college football game, too. Let's not ignore the ACC opener for two 2-0 teams. Clemson visiting NC State. Now, Clemson ranked number 3 in the country. You may recall a couple years ago, they were ranked number 7 in the country, went into NC State, and they were humiliated in that contest, okay? Well, last year they did get revenge, but it was a barn burner at home, 62-48. Now you've got NC State waiting in Raleigh for the Tigers to arrive here this evening. And Anthony Redd is unloading on this game. You know, Anthony Redd is a professional gambler, guys. He's been a professional gambler for over 15 years. As he always says, you just look at his IRS returns. That's his occupation, professional gambler, and it's good enough for his taxes. It's good enough for anything else. This is what he does, and he is unloading on this game. 100 dime release. One and only 100 dime Thursday night game of the year. Your Clemson NC State selection. Stronger than his 5th straight baseball winner that he cashed in yesterday, which was a 50 dime dog on the Angels plus $1.55 over Oakland, 3 times bigger than his 30-dime total winner with the Rockies and St. Louis over the total on Tuesday night. He's unloading on the game, 100-dime play from Anthony Redd. Now listen, guys, today's coupon. You want to use it towards Anthony Redd or anybody here at the site? It's up to you. You can save $19 off the purchase of any Handicappers Player package simply by using the coupon code SEPT19. SEPT19. That's short for September, and today's the 19th. You save $19. SEPT and the number 19 will save you $19 off a single purchase today. Now, Jeff Benton, you may recall yesterday you got for the half price play of the day his 40-dime winner on the Braves. Tuesday you got his NL Total of the Year winner for $5. Hell, I think you've gotten 14 of his 75-dime plays for $5 releases, $5 play of the days over the past 3 months. Well, today, he is the $5 play of the day with his 40-dime winner, number 4 in a row, his ACC Total of the Year. Your Clemson, NC State over-under, just as strong as his 40-dime winners on the Bengals on Monday night, and the Browns. Jesus. I messed up that copy, huh? The Ravens on Sunday, just as strong as the Bengals and the Ravens on Sunday. $5 play of the day. Use coupon code JEFF5, Jeff, and the number 5. You'll save $70 in the process. JEFF5, Jeff, and the number 5. And finally, let's talk about Scott Delaney. Second biggest NFL release going tonight. 30-dime winner, number 7 out of 9. It's his total winner on the Chiefs and the Eagles. You can save $50 and get that play tonight by using coupon code SCOTT50, SCOTT50. Keep in mind, $10 bettors are $5,800 over the past 9.5 months. You just got his college total of the year winner, number 2 in a row this season, last Friday on Boise and Air Force over, absolutely free. So again, you save $50 on that one by using coupon code SCOTT50. So those are your promotions today. Also want to send out props to Brad Wilton, who won again last night. Tonight has his 40-dime ACC game of the month on NC State and Clemson. Just hit a 4th straight 30-dime winner last night with the Yankees 4-3 at Toronto. He's going for his 6th consecutive winning day, number 47 out of 72 overall. Past 71 days, $10 bettors have won $9,405. Not too bad. And by the way, you can save $100 off his 30-day package by checking out the coupon discount code on the homepage. Props going out to Brent Atkins. Yesterday, he was the $5 play of the day winner. His 50-dime winner, number 8 out of 12, happened to be his Major League Baseball total of the year. Seattle and Detroit just inching over the total. Trace Adams up for $1 bettors, $19,000 plus over the past 2.5 months, 48 out of 79 winning days. He has his Raises Bar 1,500-star winner on KC and Philly tonight. As for me, I'm going for football winner number 7 out of 9 tonight. That's college and pro combined. It is a 5-dime play. My first three 5-dime plays won by a combined 128-23 score, including Texas Tech, a 3-point home dog outright over TCU last Saturday. Yeah, I did lose the 4th one by a half point with Louisville on Saturday, but hey, look, 3 out of 4, and the first 3 won by 105 points total. I can live with that. Overall football winner number 7 out of 9. It's going to be my Clemson NC State side. So let's talk now about this particular game here tonight. I think it's an interesting game, Kansas City and Philadelphia, because of all the interesting subplots, some of them that I alluded to already in this one. Listen, the Eagles look like gangbusters in the first half at Washington in their Monday night debut, Chip Kelly's debut in the NFL a couple of weeks back. But then in the second half, was it RG3 overcoming the rust, the Eagles letting up, or a combination of both? Either way, the Eagles defense was just ripped apart. Then last week at home, suddenly, as I warned you, the odds makers would go overreaction, make the Eagles the big favorite against San Diego, figuring the Chargers, coming off a Monday night home game, traveling, would be at a disadvantage. The offense would get the job done for the Eagles, and the offense did get the job done for the Eagles. Michael Vick threw for over 400 yards in the contest. The problem is the defense couldn't get the San Diego offense off the field because the Chargers had a time of possession of almost 41 minutes compared to the 19 and change for the Eagles. You don't win many games when you can't control the ball. And that, as I warned you recently in one of these video reports, is one of the dilemmas that Chip Kelly is going to face in the NFL. This isn't like playing at Oregon where you can score every 3.4 seconds. You've got to have some ball control in the NFL, because when your defense sucks and the Eagles does, then you got some real issues in stopping the opponents. Now remember, the Eagles brought in a new defensive coordinator when they cleaned house when Reed left, or was fired actually, last year, bringing in Bill Davis, who never did much as a defensive coordinator with Arizona or Cleveland in the past. But he decided, hey, even though he didn't have the right personnel, he was going to convert from a 4-3 to a more traditional 3-4. Well, gee, that hasn't really worked out well. Eagles secondary still absolutely dreadful. Safety suspect at best. Phillip Rivers carved them up last week, 36 for 47, 419 yards and 3 touchdowns. Chargers in that particular contest had over 500 total yards. And when you consider that Washington in the second half of that Monday night game had 370 yards, 22 first downs, and 20 points in the second half, and then the Chargers rang up 33 points, 33 first downs, and over 500 yards, 539 to be exact, in last week's game, well, that tells you the state of the Eagles' defense. But that doesn't mean necessarily Kansas City is going to win tonight. Yes, Alex Smith is a ball control quarterback, an efficient quarterback, doesn't throw many interceptions, high completion rate, 70% last year, 60% already this year. But he's no Phillip Rivers. He does have a better cast of receivers. He does play behind a better offensive line. He does have Jamal Charles, who couldn't get a damn thing going against a weak Dallas defense last week offensively until the final series when the Chiefs managed to salt away the 1-point win. And the Kansas City defense hasn't been tested. Really? By Jacksonville? By Dallas? The Eagles are going to score points here tonight. And if you don't think to a man the remaining Eagles from the Reed tenure don't want to win tonight, you are crazy, guys. Kansas City is not going to be prepared any more than anybody else for that up-tempo offense that the Eagles are going to come out here and run tonight. So in terms of the side play, I think it's a damn tough game. That's why I made my best bet the Clemson-NC State game. That one's easy for me. Even though it's a monstrous line, whether you ride the side with the favorite or ride the side with the dog, I think that's the easy game on the board. This is difficult. But I will tell you, I think you got to play the over in this game. I mean, this total has dropped from 51.5 down to 50. You can get it 49.5 some places here in Vegas right now. Why wouldn't you play the over in this game? I mean, Kansas City is not going to come in here. They do not have the 85 Bears defense, and they're suddenly going to stop Michael Vick and them from scoring. Okay? And I already told you and laid you out the unflattering picture that the Eagles are not going to stop anybody from scoring this season, okay? So, again, why not play the over? 50, 51, 49.5? Seriously? How is this not 55? How is it not 57? How is it not 60 points? I mean, could you not expect to see a 31-30 game tonight? Could you not expect to see a 34-27 game tonight? All those numbers work for me. I don't care who wins the damn side in the game. I'm telling you, I think the total going over is the way to go in this contest. Well, that'll do it for you guys. Best of luck to you all, and I will catch you again on Friday morning when we do this once more, as we have a pretty good Mountain West Conference game tomorrow night, Boise State and Fresno State. So we'll talk about that and more on Friday's video report. Remember, the DraftStreet.com contest, the second $22 entry is on me. Good luck to you guys, and I'll catch you again tomorrow morning.